Hello and welcome to Green Healing, where we discuss alternative and natural healing from abuse and CPTSD. Today I want to go over courses that I purchased from Richard Grannon, the Spartan life coach, an assessment of an order in which I want to do these courses, what I think I will get from these courses, and what I understand from their descriptions. As a disclaimer, I'm not affiliated with Richard Grannon. All links are not affiliate links. This is my honest and personal opinion. I am trying out these courses as part of my healing, which I am combining with my therapist with EFT Tapping. And I will be giving my honest assessment of these courses, which ones I gained the most from. What it was is I purchased the big pack. I have my notes on my little tablet. The big pack comes with 10 courses. Each course is valued at various prices. The total is over $500 US. The big pack is $100 US. So I jumped on that because personally that's more affordable for me, and I'm going to see if it was really worth my money. Just so you know, I've been following Richard Grannon for a number of years, maybe 4 or 5 years now, and his content has brought me a lot of understanding. I've spoken about emotional literacy, which I have benefited from doing. He's the emotional literacy guy. So I've been getting quite a lot from his content. So I wanted to try out these courses. The first one on my list that I want to do is called the First Aid Kit. While I have already overcome part of what's addressed in the First Aid Kit, it's because it's more for immediate emotional help right after a narcissistic abuse. There are things I am still stuck at places and that I haven't fully overcome. It's as though part of me is moving on, but part of me is still stuck in the past, you know? That phase after the abuse, can I clear that up, you know? Even while another part of me is further down the path. I did this assessment before doing any of the courses. As I'm recording this, I've already done the First Aid Kit. So I will record my assessment for that, and I will have that for you soon. The Overcome Narcissistic Abuse course is second on my list. I still experience many symptoms, and I believe this should help where I have had more difficulty or in areas where I've gotten stuck. Third on my list is the Covert Narcissistic Abuse. It's to learn and understand more, and it includes exercises to help overcome the abuse and learn to recognize it. So I have a feeling I will know some of what's in this course from the videos that Richard Grannon put out over the years that I've been watching. So obviously some of the content will overlap with part of what I know. I'm thinking it can be done in parallel with the Overcome Narcissistic Abuse course. And I believe the Narcissistic Secrets ebook can probably go here too, because it's all knowledge, you know. Number 4 on my list is Remove Narcissistic Malware, which I find that pretty interesting. It's to find and remove and reprogram the things that formed me to become vulnerable to the abuse and that have stayed with me, false beliefs and stuff. While with tapping, we address a lot of that, but we don't just address the abuse or zero in on the narcissistic abuse part of it. You know, we zero in on what's going on currently, the fears today that are linked to the past or some of the childhood trauma, and we deal with the anxiety and a lot of different things. So I have a feeling that this is something I'll be able to combine with the tapping in my sessions. Number 5 on my list is more in-depth emotional literacy. So it's more guided than just the 30-day challenge that I did, which I still do emotional literacy, sometimes just in my head, sometimes verbally. It helps. It definitely helps. It says it's great for emotional flashbacks too. So I'm hoping that it'll help even more for the, you know, just the the ones that are really, really ingrained, the ones that just won't go away. Richard Grannon calls this the mainframe reframe, which I like because when I do EFT with my therapist, we're talking about reframing the mind, reframing the false programming to the true self, the higher self. So definitely can combine it with EFT. I can tap during the videos, audios, which for the courses I've already begun, sometimes I'm just tapping while I'm listening, simple tapping on my karate chop. And we can explore further other areas to tap on, my therapist and I. Number 6 on my list is stop disassociation, which is different than just daydreaming or when my brain goes off on a tangent for a scene for my book, if I'm writing, because I'm a writer also. So aside from those moments when I just disassociate, like really, or try to escape the present moment because I don't like what's going on in the present moment and stuff. To me, this course seems to fit best after emotional literacy courses, as it requires to identify emotions. So it just makes sense for me to put that on the list there. I think it's going to be a good one for remaining symptoms that I feel I have no control over at times. Number 7 on my list, I have the self-assertiveness course. It says it helps with codependent people pleaser syndrome. I've spoken about people pleaser. I'll be diving a bit more with codependent and counterdependent throughout the episodes. It says it'll overcome fear of verbal conflict and learning to assert myself more confidently, free of fear. And assertiveness, even just asserting a simple boundary, sometimes can cause a great deal of anxiety because of past trauma. So I think this is going to be good to do after other healing things, and I think it's going to be a good step forward for, just assertively taking my healing space and even just being assertive to myself. Number 8 on my list is the discipline, which says it helps get life back on track to feeling good. It has a lot of exercises to do twice for 7 days, 3 times. So doing exercise twice for 21 days. And so it sounds like a good course for after addressing the healing, all the many things of healing. It's like flipping a page to a new chapter and to help live the life that I want to live. It sounds like, it's the discipline. So after I've rigorously gone through everything else, you gotta, get into the discipline of, okay. And then there are 2 courses I wasn't exactly sure where to place them. So there's the Revenge on Narcissist course, which I already completed, so I'll have an assessment of that soon as well. It says that it offers a healthy alternative to literal revenge, which is what I got from the course, from the description. I was like, it's probably not what I'm thinking of as revenge. In my notes here, I also say I can explore role play in tapping sessions of scenarios to talk back, which is what we do sometimes. Like, what would you have liked to respond? Or if this happened today, what would you respond to defend yourself? Just to get it out of my system once and for all. I felt with this one, doesn't need to be done at a specific time. It can be done in parallel with something else. I was curious to explore it. I was thinking I might do this lesson in between other lessons. So it turns out I did it in between while doing the first aid kit. And then there's the managing contact with a narcissist. This one also, I'm not sure when I'm going to do it. I don't currently have to be in contact with a narcissist, but I am in contact with people who are healing and sometimes can act in a toxic way. With people that I know, I can face toxic situations online. I can deal with varying personalities online given the nature of my work, either on this channel or my other channel, either in video games, different people who react differently to certain situations. So the knowledge from this, I feel, could be beneficial in knowing how to deal with certain situations people that I might know, either when someone is being toxic or a situation becomes toxic, or to prevent a situation from becoming toxic. I feel that this can also be done in parallel with another course or in my own time. So those are the courses that came with a big pack. Those are the courses that I will be focusing on throughout the year. I gave myself my New Year's resolution was to jump into this and to see what can easily be combined with EFT tapping, because that's my go-to. That's what really helps, really works. So how can I insert tapping in that to make this work even better? So I will be giving honest assessments for all these courses. Again, I'm not affiliated with Richard Grannon, and I'd like to talk with him, have him on the shores. I've never had a guest before, so, but I really benefit from his content. He's someone I have a lot of respect for, and I highly recommend checking out his content about the healing, about the emotional literacy. And he has the Richard Grannon Spartan Life Coach channel, the Richard Grannon Philosophy channel. He has a few channels there. So I will post those links. They're not affiliate links. He doesn't know who I am. I'm just someone trying out his courses, seeing if they really work. Does this really work? I'll let you know as I go through them. Let me know if you follow Richard Grannon, if you have tried these courses, if it's something that interests you. If you're listening to this on YouTube, thank you for watching. If you're listening to this on the audio podcast version, thank you for listening. And remember, empower yourself and be emotionally free.